Hi Pisces, this is your September mid-month tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do a love from the past, aka the X spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of September. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Swords with the Nine of Cups and the Sun. And we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Leo or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Well, this is the most straightforward reading out of all readings for mid-month. Pisces, you are getting married. Yes, you are. Or you are going to a wedding yourself, and that's where you're going to be meeting this new person whom you will later marry. But this is a done deal. This is a done deal. You know, if this is a brand new person entering your life, yes, the next thing you know, you're getting married. For others of you, you know, this happens even though I do have couples spreads, which is still coming out. The second spread is the one for married or those who are already involved with somebody. This spread is about a Pisces who is getting married. That's pretty much it. I did not even have to clarify as many times as I had to. I did not even have to do the potential outcome, because what came out right away, those 3 cards, the first 3 cards that came out, said the whole thing. Right? This is a proposal. People, we got the King of Pentacles, the person whom you will be marrying. The King of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. If they're not an Earth sign, they could also be somebody who is very grounded, very serious. They could be wealthy or working for a financial institution. Right? The first card that came out is the Six of Wands. It's a card of victory and success, and back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. And look what it's clarified by. It's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, which is also a proposal card. Right? And the Four of Wands in the middle is a card of marriage. Some people call it the 1111 card. To me personally, the Four of Wands actually reminds me of an actual wedding, because in some cultures when people get married, they do it underneath the structure with the leaves and branches, you know, the canopy, and the structure pictured in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that. So that's why I kind of thought that if you are going to a wedding yourself, you could be meeting this new person at a wedding. But for most of you, this is you guys getting married. Right? We have you here as well, the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That's you, Pisces, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And whenever the King and the Queen come out in the same spread, I always point it out. It's always a good sign. That means you guys are vibing on a really high level. The King and the Queen level, that means you guys are 2 mature individuals. You could be 20, 30, 40, 50, it doesn't matter. That means you guys are ready to get serious. And getting serious, you definitely are in this case. But I still get the potential outcome. Just in case. We got the Ace of Swords with the Nine of Cups and the Sun. The Ace of Swords is the second ace. The answer is yes with that Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the yes word. It's a card of clarity. It's a card of a new beginning. It's a card of moving forwards. So if they propose to you, I assume you're going to say yes. You can do whatever you want, but I assume you will say yes. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And the Sun right next to the deck is either a Leo you're dealing with, or this is the happiest card in the deck. Alright, Pisces? Yes, the happiest card in the deck. It always talks about you know, joy, success, happiness, feeling on top of the world. So again, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. I'm definitely not going to do an extended for you, because that would definitely be a waste of time. Alright, so yes, Pisces. Congratulations. Pisces, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have Death clarified by the Fool. We have the Three of Pentacles clarified by the High Priestess. We have the Lovers, and we also have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. We have Scorpio and Gemini on the table. But I don't think the zodiac sign really matters here. What I think is happening is you are redoing something, or perhaps you wanted to do something but that never got off the ground, then you're going to try again, or perhaps you've tried it and just didn't happen, and you're still gonna try again. For others of you, it could be, as simple as, say, you always wanted to try rock climbing, you always wanted to try diving, or you always wanted to start a book club, but that just never got off the ground. And in the second half of September, you're going to try it again, and this time it's going to work. For others of you, it's going to be more global, more major, and you're going to rework your connection. I know it sounds major, but that's what I think could be happening, because we got a lot of major arcana cards. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but we got 4 major arcana cards. So for some of you, it could be that major. But it's not, because I think you're coming to this conclusion on your own. And perhaps you always wanted to do something with your connection. And it's like you are breathing a fresh air into your connection, right? So yeah, death, the first card that came out, could be a Scorpio you're dealing with. Death could be, in some tarot decks, death is often called death and rebirth. So something is being reborn, or something that is being given a second chance. And for some of you, it could be, like I said, you trying something that you didn't have time, or you just didn't work out for you in the past, you're trying it again. Or for others of you, you are doing a major rejuvenation, a major redo of your life together. Okay? I know it sounds weird, but that's what I have. The Three of Pentacles, the next card over, is a card of collaboration. So this is you and your person collaborating. For others of you, the Three of Pentacles, this is still a card of collaboration, but in this case, it's a diving club, or a book club, or a rock climbing club. Right? This is where people get together and do something together. But for others of you, this is you and your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other collaborating and rebuilding your connection, rebuilding your marriage, rebuilding your existing relationship, because it was time. You just simply knew that it was time to do it. With the High Priestess clarifying the Three of Pentacles. The High Priestess is either a card of something hidden, so for some of you, you are not letting everybody know what you're doing. But for most of you, the High Priestess is your own intuition. It was time. It was time to do something about it. Or it was time for you to try that rock climbing club again. Okay? The Fool, clarifying the Death card, is a card of a new beginning. Okay? This is a card of you trying something, just jumping in and trying it. The Lovers, right next to the deck, is a card of a choice. It's also a card of a Gemini. The Lovers is actually the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection. It's a card of two people just in love with each other. So I think your relationship or your marriage is not in jeopardy. Even if you are revamping your marriage, you're doing it because you want to do it, because you've realized it was time to do it. Right? So the Lovers means you guys are still together. The Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of working on something, right? Diligently working on something. Similar to the Three of Pentacles. This is you guys rebuilding your connection, rebuilding your relationship, or if you're finally deciding to pick up that hobby, that rock climbing class, this is you diligently perfecting it because you really want to get good at it. Most importantly, again, this is both of you doing this. Yeah, Pisces. It turned out to be a very deep reading. We got a lot of major arcana cards, I told you. So it's going to be all right. You know, when we have Mercury retrograde, it's recommended to redo something, rebuild something, do something again that you did before. Or if you wanted to do something and you never got to do it now. If you failed at something, try it again. And this time you'll be successful. Alright, so don't be afraid of Mercury retrograde. Utilize it. Use it at your advantage. And that's what I think you're doing, Pisces. I hope all of this makes sense. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Pisces, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we have 6 planets in retrograde right now, including our beloved Mercury. Yay! This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. We have the 10 of Cups, we have the 4 of Swords, clarified by the 9 of Cups, we have the 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. We got Swords and Cups here, so it could be a fellow water sign or an air sign, but again, any zodiac sign. Somebody here is finally realizing that they had it all with you and they blew it. I don't know exactly what they did to you, but obviously you're not together right now, and they are coming to the realization that they really screwed it up. They messed it up. They're going to be coming back to you, begging for reconciliation, and chances are you're going to be turning them down, shutting them down. Must have been bad if you're shutting them down. Well, the 10 of Cups, the first card that came out, this is a card of a family and a happily ever after. This is what the two of you had to get together, or could have had together, if they didn't screw it up. And after the two of you broke it off, there they are with the 4 of Swords, you know, taking a little break to think about what they did. The 9 of Cups, clarifying the 4 of Swords, is a card of a wish come true. So yes, you were their wish come true. You were. And the 5 of Cups right next to the deck, this is a card of grieving the past, regretting the past, right? So that's what's going on inside this person's head while they're in the horizontal position in that 4 of Swords. But the 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a rejection. You see how there is a cup being extended to the person sitting down, but the person is not accepting it. So there is going to be a reconciliation offer, but again, you're turning it down because you just can't forgive and forget, or you just don't want to waste any more of your time on this particular person or people like that. Yep, it's done. It's done. All right, Pisces, so yes, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing the rest of September.